back with two of our party members that have been missing for 3 weeks are back, and I'm hearing an echo. Must fix.
I just want to know what we missed.
I see that the Noodletainment stream is starting in 9 minutes 33, 32.
Yeah, I've got that screen up temporarily. So two of our party members that have been missing for 3 weeks are back, and two that were here the last the last week, we missed 2 weeks, are gone this week. So we're back to a team of three again. That being said, let's have introductions. We will start with Jeffrey this time. Jeffrey, introduce yourself.
Jeffrey. Jeffrey's is a kobold with like a dented spot on his head. He typically tries to communicate with minor illusion, and he is definitely comic relief for the party members, especially his sister, Jade. Um, and he's been a ton of fun to play, and he has the ability to psychically talk to party members, but I typically choose not to do that because it's not as entertaining.
And next, Jade.
Oh, the sister to Jeffrey. Um, Jade is a fighter. Um, she is a gem. Oh my God, Dragonborn. This is what happens when you miss so many weeks and your brain is not in it.
Should have taken your books with you and studied while you were gone.
No kidding. I should have, but yeah, it's the amount of work that happens after you get home. Anyway, so she's a fighter, a gem dragonborn. She tries to avoid Jeffrey wherever possible, but he continues to follow her around. She enjoys food and um, is interested in just generally hacking and slashing her way through things. So be careful, she might find you.
And next will be Dunbar.
Dunbar is a dwarven paladin, oath of vengeance, designated cannon fodder. Well, not designated, voluntary. Hasn't met a closed door he doesn't want to open, and hasn't seen a bad guy he doesn't want to attack. So he's got a anger management problem, kinda, and likes to keep things moving along, and always sticks up for the little guy, even though he's tall for a dwarf.
Because he's not the little guy.
Absolutely not.
That's Kuroki and Jeffrey.
Dunbar has inner bigness.
So while while Dunbar and Jade were off exploring the radiant Citadel, and the other three went off on an adventure without you, they may or may not have come back with an item that I think they were saving for one of you guys. Jeffrey can correct me if I'm wrong.
Jeffrey.
There's
We're
my.
going to get so much out of him.
Yeah, we thought that these Jeffrey will have in his hands a little necklace with a little heart shape on the end of it, and he will approach Dunbar and Jade, and he'll kind of point to it, and he'll point it to the two of you, and he'll just kind of toss it over.
What did you toss over?
What did we get? I forgot. I thought it was the periapt.
The periapt you've had for a while. Nobody claimed it.
Okay.
Nobody at the time last week wanted Serpent's Fang.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So no, never mind. It's a blade of some type, single-edged magic sword.
I just showed it to players, so it might have popped up.
Yeah, I see.
And you may notice Jeffrey walking around, striking a chime. Fortunately, he hasn't figured out he hasn't used the magic word inadvertently. He's just making music instead of using the magic.
Oh yes, that's right. Jeffrey has a chime now. He goes around, and so basically, all your donations from Salvation Army should be coming into Jeffrey now.
No, it's not a bell. It's a chime.
Do you like standing on street corners now?
I mean, kind of always has.
So the sword is a magic longsword that upon a hit deals an extra 1d10 poison damage.
Very
Nice.
nice. Would you like that, Jade?
I think I would.
Go for it.
So I'll mark the fat loots with Jade carrying that for now.
Because I can use that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can use that. It's a longsword. You just won't have the reach that you have with the other weapon, but if you need it, you can always sheath the longsword and pull out the other weapon. I think it was a glaive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my main one.
And of course, you guys do have an unused Periapt of Health, which prevents disease, and you have the Earring of Message that you earned prior. Wasn't I gonna? I was gonna give something, but I can't remember what it was. And they also
You'll remember eventually.
they also got a Lantern of Revealing last adventure.
Nice.
I should update the attendance for today. Today's what, the 6th?
All day.
Yes.
Till it's not.
I think, yeah. Yeah, I have divine health, so I'm immune to disease, so the Periapt won't help me any. So somebody else can use it.
I don't see this sword in the listing of items.
What do you mean in the listing of items? It's in the fat loots.
I think she means so she can drag it onto her character sheet.
Oh, it's not an actual compendium item. You will have to basically drag a longsword onto your sheet, and then in the damage, there should be a spot for additional damage. Just add 1d10. All right, there we go. Now I've done bookkeeping so that I don't forget things. So you are asked to travel to the Sensa Empire to figure out what is happening with gold exports from the Empire.
I like gold.
Well, they are a supplier of gold, producer. I don't think you produce it, but anyway, they mine gold and they export. Some of their exports come to the Radiant Citadel, and they've been falling short lately. So you've been asked to find out what's going on.
Break some legs if necessary.
So you'll be arriving outside the city. I did not take the time to reread this last night, so I'm a little bit rusty because it's been a few weeks. So you'll have to bear with me.
No problem.
Yeah. So you'll arrive just outside of Anissa, I believe. Yes. And I will move you to this map so you can see where that is. I've got to find you again. There's not really going to be any moving around. Whoa! You guys are massive. Now you're tiny. And you should see a dot for Anissa and the word Anissa, yes?
Nope, still on the main page.
Oh, I didn't move you guys? I just moved your tokens. I'm a dummy. There we go.
There we go. I see of which you speak.
There we go. I've figured things out. Wow, look at you swinging a crit the first swing.
Oh, I thought I accidentally did it twice. Oh, it was close to the other one.
So, did you modify the damage for it yet?
I'm trying. I'm trying to figure that out.
Uh-oh. Something broke.
Jeffrey's
Yeah,
doing bad.
probably me. Oh no, it was
No,
him.
Jeffrey.
It's Jeffrey.
So, if you expand out the longsword,
Yep.
you see where it has damage 1d10 plus STR plus. Oh, you added 1d10 there?
Hmm. Did I do that right?
No, you want to do damage 2 and make that 1d10.
Oh, got ya. Okay. I'm learning.
Yeah, that's fine. And then give it type poison.
Got ya. Oh, that makes it easy.
And I just did it, and I think it's probably going to save your sheet. So
Okay. You can try it just to see what it does.
yeah, I did it on the two-handed. So
Oh.
yeah, see, 11 slashing, 7 poison. So if you copy that that damage 2 for your one-handed, geez, look at all the crits.
I'm wasting them now. Okay.
What's? I think that's not quite right. You're getting there though. Now it should be right. I clicked your crit because I wanted to see the crit. That could be nasty on a crit. Of course, keep in mind that I believe poison is one of the most resisted damage types.
Should the poison? I mean, how would that have a? Why does it say +4?
Because I was clicking the damage on the critical, which doubles all dice rolls.
Oh.
So it doubles your normal 1d10, plus it doubles the poison d10. And if you're doing a sneak attack as a rogue, then it would have doubled that too. Crits are nasty.
Well, let's go hit something so that I can try this out.
Oh, did I tell you this is a purely social adventure? Sorry.
Oh, come on, let's go.
She'll pick a fight.
I will pick a fight.
I bet you will.
I turn around and I hit Jeffrey.
So as you're traveling through Anissa, the city, locals crowd a shaded square, listening to a fervent argument between two well-dressed human men wearing dark colors and gold jewelry. "This isn't your place, Prince Kirna," one man shouts. "This isn't your city. The trapped miners are my responsibility. As soon as the entrance is cleared." "But these are my people," Karina interrupts. "I value the friendship of the Aram Guild, and I stand with my friends in their time of need. But don't worry, Prince Simban. We can find something safe for you to do while we bring out our missing family home." And yes, you see two well-dressed human men arguing amongst themselves over who gets to be the hero, basically.
Sorry for them, but that's our job.
And there's a crowd gathering, various people declaring support for one prince or the other. Most of the ones wearing the dirty, grimy tunics of miners are impressed with Karina, while the Anissan, the normal city folk, seem to be in agreement with Simban. And as the debate continues, a muscular dwarf miner carrying a polished copper pick approaches you guys and gal and introduces himself as Uzoma, the overseer at the Gold Warren.
What is this that we're hearing about trap miners?
Yes, we've had a cave-in or a disturbance at the mine, and some people got out, but the rest were trapped inside. We assumed because they didn't make it out. strange monsters chase them out.
Well, anything we can do to help, we will help. Can you take us to the mine?
As you're discussing this with Uzoma, shouts ring out in the crowd's edge as massive glowing scorpions rush from a shadowed alley. Prince Karina draws a sword and races forward, while Prince Simban hesitates before following. And I should probably find some giant scorpions for you to play with. Did I not do a map for this? Could have sworn I did a map for this. Of course I didn't do a map for this. Yeah, selecting your tokens and rolling for initiative is not a bad thing. Jade just wants to stab things.
That's right.
Let's go help Prince Cinnabon. Well,
Reminds
my
me, I have to
streak
get
with stellar initiative rolls continues.
Hey, I'm ahead of you. That's not right.
Oh, Jeffrey.
We're just going to put the giant scorpions right here on the map.
Giant scorpions.
Except I have to find them because, I have
I'm
things.
betting
I have
poison
complaints.
Isn't going to do much to a scorpion.
I don't know.
You never know.
Yeah, you never know. I'm still betting that it won't.
Holy crap, they're big.
No, you just made us really small.
The bigger they are,
Oh my God, they're giant.
They are giant,
can't
literally.
even.
See in the
That's what she said.
I really wish they broke these products down by chapter as opposed to all the monsters in one section and all the named NPCs in one section.
that would be too much work for them.
It really would. There we go. And I'll bring you guys back up to.
Prince A and B.
All right, so you may place yourselves however you see fit. You're not crowded by these things. They're attacking various people. Prince Karina is on one. Prince Simban is on another. You guys may place yourselves wherever you would like.
I'm assuming standing 10 feet away from them is going to help me.
I mean,
Probably not.
you're not going to use your fancy longsword?
Yeah, of course I'm going to use my fancy longsword. It's a new toy.
Well, you have to be 5 feet away to use that.
Yes. And I can use it. Why is the damage no different one-handed? Oh, no, it is different two-handed. Okay.
Can't use a longsword two-handed.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're what's the word?
Hand and a half.
No, there's versatile. That's the word I'm looking for.
Uh,
Wow, they rolled really well. You're all gonna die before it's even your turn.
I don't think so. They wasted all their good rolls on initiative.
That's what you think. So is everybody happy where they have been placed?
Yep.
I
Excellent.
didn't really.
Is Fluffy gonna
Okay,
tank
yeah.
that giant scorpion?
It's going
And
to
if I could think-
No, you're the one that put Fluffy out there. Fluffy's hiding. Visible.
You ran away.
Yay! 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 Yay!
I
It's
mean,
gone to find Timmy.
he's a Yorkie. Jeffrey just picked him up and put him in his backpack.
The same Yorkie you usually ride as a mount. You pick up and stuff in your backpack. I feel like you've broken the laws of space and time.
I mean,
Are you Doctor Who?
Are you honestly arguing the physics of your imaginary world with me?
Yes. It is Giant Scorpion's turn. I don't know what giant scorpions do. I assume they just kill people.
I I assume that they lay down so that we can just hit them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've got to change things because, of course, they're not. They're set to whisper to the GM first and foremost.
Does it say watch this?
Okay, that one is going to attack Dunbar because Dunbar is there. It gets a multiple attack. Oh, this is going to suck for you.
Miss.
Claw, claw, and sting. Did second claw hit?
No.
No, sting did.
Miss. Ouch.
So give me a DC 12 Constitution save.
Okay. There's my mouse gone. Okay.
He ran away from the giant scorpion. So you take 11 poison on top of that 7 piercing.
Ow. That's 18 altogether.
He can do math.
Somewhat ouchies. And next.
I am now miffed.
And this one is going to attack Prince Simbon. Oh, it is not going to go well for him. Yeah, it did not go well for him. So he has to do things. Oof, he's taken 47 damage.
47.
Yep.
That'll leave a mark.
No kidding.
Yeah, he looks like he's about ready to go down. And this one's going to attack Prince Karina, who jumped to attack it. Just didn't act fast enough to actually swing his sword. And he's going to take 9. Wow. That's a bit of a swing, isn't it? From 9 to 20, from 48 to 47 to 9. And Jeffrey.
What's this aura that Dunbar has surrounding him?
You get a +3 on saving throws if you're within 10 feet of me.
Okay. Jeffrey's gonna come over here. He will rage, and then he will attack this scorpion thing here.
Excellent.
And he will admonish Prince Alibaba there. Jeffrey! 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 So Psychic Blades. Do I get sneak attack? Is this guy considered an ally?
Sure.
Only because it's not going to save us, but you know.
18, and then offhand blade as well. Oh no, I raged. I can't do that. So just the one, 18 damage, and that's it. End turn.
That's pretty significant, though.
And he does, and the small ancestors, kobold ancestors, are now parading around that scorpion, causing a distraction.
And that's the thing where it's disadvantage if it attacks someone else or something?
Yep.
See, I learned things. It's
So
Uzoma's turn.
it's actually 3 spectral warriors, and they look just like the 3 Stooges, except they're kobolds.
I just need to know, is it Curly or Shemp?
It's all 3.
No, but there were 4 Stooges.
This is
There was Larry, Moe, Curly, and Shemp and Curly were replacements.
yeah. So okay, I'm not that old.
Probably Larry, Moe, and Curly.
Just go
There were
with that.
also 2 different Joes. There were 6 Stooges altogether.
Oh, crap.
There was a trivia question on the cruise.
And you knew the answer.
No, I guessed 5. I could come up with 5. I didn't know there were 2 Joes.
I didn't know there was one Joe. So Uzoma is going to not do a whole lot because he's not a giant scorpion. He's going to stab at the scorpion with his. It says spear, but we're going to pretend that's his pick because that makes more. Unfortunately, that just misses. Bounces off the scorpion's hard carapace.
You're not rolling.
Oh, it's because the NPCs are to GM. I will fix that right now. Really annoys me that trying to fix that did not work. I've done it several times and it just does not work. And I think it's tied to the fact that the character sheets don't exist until you open them for the first time. So I would have to open every character sheet and then do that update.
Oh, yeah, that's probably what's causing it to be bad.
Unintended consequences of code that allegedly speeds things up. It slows down gameplay. So, take my word, he just missed. He rolled a 14 and his attack bounced off the carapace of the giant scorpion. It is now.
But that is two different companies' code, so.
Well, yeah, but the unexpected consequences come from Roll20's code.
Oh, yeah.
And Prince Simban is going to attack with his longsword, two-handed. That will hit for 7.
I mean, I hate to slow things down, but can you turn names on for these guys? So, because Jeffrey doesn't know which is which.
Yeah, I can. I have to figure out how. General C? Can you see Prince Simban now?
Yeah.
Yep. I still want you to change it to Cinnabon.
No. And that is Prince Simban's turn. It is now Prince Karina's turn. He has a longsword also. And not to be undone, he's going to roll a 20 and do 13 damage. With quite the flourish. Because no one swings a longsword better than Prince Kirina. Challenge accepted, Jade?
I'm listening to you.
It is Jade's turn. Well, actually, that was aimed at Prince Simban, but that's beside the point.
Okay, let's try this puppy out.
Well, that'll hit. For 11.
One of which is poison, remember?
Yep. There's no immunity.
Oh, I can attack twice.
You sure can.
So I'm just going to hit him again.
You can attack 1,000,000 times. That will hit. Just barely. Found a chink in its armor. -9. Ooh, it's starting to bleed out that chink in the armor.
Do I have anything else? I don't think I have a bonus attack that I could do.
Yeah, you're not using a light weapon, and so unless you have a special ability. As a champion, I don't think you do. No, wait, you're not a champion. What are you?
I don't know.
Are you a champion? I think you're a champion. Yeah, you're a champion. Yeah, I don't think you have anything extra right now that's bonus.
Well, I can do second wind.
Yeah, you could. Keep in mind, this is not the end fight.
I know. It's not worth it necessarily. Okay, end of turn.
And the last giant scorpion.
Is mine.
Is it?
Okay, so bonus action. We do that. And then we get out the old trusty battle axe and swing away.
All right, with advantage.
With advantage.
So the one in front, the one north of you, yes?
Yes. He hit me, I hit him.
That'll hit for 4.
That's kind of sad though. We'll try again.
That'll hit 2.
Big money.
No ways.
-7.
And That's that for now.
And this one's going to attack Uzoma. And that will be a 3 and an 11, and I need to give them a save. Very nice. So he takes half of that. So 11 plus 11 is 22, plus 3 is 25. Ouch. Uzoma's down.
Uh-oh.
He's not dead. And next round. Oh, goody! More giant scorpions. This one's going to roll a die. Jeffrey, you're 1 to 2. It is after Simbon again. Well, we're not going to have an adventure here momentarily.
Bob and weave, bob and weave.
Don't forget that's with disadvantage.
Oh, it is, yeah. So, well, then the first one missed. That one does not miss. And that one misses. So, that is 5 bludgeoning. That just saved his life. He is nearly dead. It is now that one's turn. It's going to attack Dunbar, and it does not have disadvantage. Claw. Claw. Sting. Ah,
Miss,
bummer.
miss.
Bleh. This is going to roll a die. High or low, Jade?
Hi.
Okay, so you're 3 and 4. Hey, Jade's the lucky winner.
Yeah. I'm taking it.
For the team.
For Prince Karina.
That's right. Okay, you hit me.
Ow, ow.
Oh,
Mega
more
ow.
Well, that wasn't nice.
So we may be down to Jade. Give me a DC 12 con save.
Only you were a couple feet closer.
Con save.
You're fine.
I have a pretty good constitution.
So that was 10, 23 plus 11 is 34, plus
Okay.
8 is 42.
Okay.
Now you're mad.
Yeah.
I'm not already.
Now she's angry also.
That's right.
I mean, I hate to be a stickler, but wouldn't the poison damage also double?
That was what the 17 was. $40-10.
Where was the first 40-10? If that was the... If
It's not rolling it, it's just using the base of 22. So that was 11 of them. And then half of 17 was 8. Now Jeffrey gets to do things.
Jeffrey's gonna continue stabbing this creature.
Recklessly?
In a rage.
Yeah, he's raging, so he definitely would reckless. Yeah, I think I already have it turned on. Oh, in fact, I do.
And it paid off.
Completely.
Hold that thought. Hold that thought. So you got 14 plus 11 is 25. Oh, so close. Not quite.
Plus 10 for this offhand.
You got sneak on that?
Sorry, no sneak. Just 3 on the last one.
Guess what? 3 was enough.
Alright.
Yay, the mighty Jeffrey.
And as this creature falls, before the corpse even hits the ground, it dissipates into nothing.
Oh, fantastic.
You don't even get to have your portrait painted with your fallen foe.
Anything else for Jeffrey?
That, I believe, is it for Jeffrey.
He can move and help somebody else.
Batten, I'm just going to say, survives his death save. 'Cause I want him to. Because plot armor. It is next. Prince Simban. Not to be shown up, he's going to run over here and attack this one because, he's princely and stuff. I rolled the wrong thing, but it's fine. Excellent. Next. Prince Karina. His turn to shine. He does not shine.
He's not doing anything according to me.
Is he rolling invisible too?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll fix that. It is Jade's turn.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is this. Because if I get hit for that many more again, that's going to be a problem. How do I roll a d10 again?
Slash R space 1d10. Or if you, on the left side of the screen, the little d20 icon, if you click that, you'll see a bunch of dice icons. You can click the d10 there.
Which?
See where your blue arrow is on the upper left? If you go down below that, there's a roll 20 thing. Yeah. So that +7.
I get that +7? Okay, good.
Yeah.
11. So that would be... Oh, I have to do
29.
math in my head.
Actually, you can just click on your hit points and when it pops up, put +11 and it'll automatically add it when you hit enter.
Well, you know what? It's better for me to use my brain and actually do it in my head.
I mean, you do numbers for a living, kind of.
I do numbers for a living, but you know what? I get tired of it. I spent 4 hours doing some payroll stuff today, and it should not take me anywhere near that long. But anyway.
Out of practice. So, you've used your, what is that, a bonus? Yeah,
A
your bonus
bonus
action.
action.
Now are you going to
So
step
we are
on
going
giant scorpion?
To attack.
That'll hit, just barely. That will kill it.
Yay!
You still have an attack and movement. And again, as before the body even hits the ground, it disappears. And is she aware she disappeared? Oh, she's back.
I know, it always has to do that right at the inopportune time.
Would you like to move to the other scorpion and use your other attack?
I would like to do that. That's exactly what I was going to do.
Excellent. That will hit.
Nice.
I could have done a little more poison than that.
Yeah, that was a weak dose of poison.
I know. Well, I wasted it on the other one.
Yeah.
It's just a scratch.
That's right.
Dunbar, can you do the rest of its life in one round?
Let's see if we can.
I'm betting against you.
Hey.
Just missed, didn't I?
You just missed, yeah, with that 14.
Pretty
Well,
good.
he does have advantage.
That'll
Oh,
hit.
yeah. Big money. Not big money.
You're having terrible rolls on damage.
Actually, what we can do... Where's my fun thing with the... where'd it go? Where'd it go? Divine
It's
Smite.
attack
Is what,
damage.
no, where'd Divine Smite go? There it is.
This is what happens when you miss 3 weeks.
Okay, so I'm going to do Divine Smite, burn a spell slot, and do an additional...
Well, now it's at least bloodied a little bit.
And that'll be that.
All right, that one now has a new target, so it's going to attack Jade.
Of course.
Like you were standing right there and just smacked it.
No crits. Because they hurt.
How about just no hits?
How about you miss me? I dance around.
Don't gloat. You may regret it. The dice are fickle.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
It is round 3, and it is another... Why didn't it announce it? It's the other scorpions. Wait, what? Yeah, it's the other scorpion. Oh, I did them out of turn. So we're gonna do the one that is after Dunbar now. So that is
One claw.
1 claw for 3 damage, and you are grappled.
I don't like that.
What does grappled do? Is that disadvantage on attacks?
No, it just means you have 0 movement.
That's what I thought. So it's really, as long as you're not trying to move, it's negligible.
I'm right where I want to be.
And they can actually move you anywhere they want to by using their movement. They can just put you anywhere.
Right. But it cuts their movement in half, right?
Yeah, I think something like that.
So, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey will he'll dart forward next to Dunbar, and he will recklessly attack this creature with his psychic blades.
That will hit for a fair amount.
Oh, second one does not.
It definitely does not.
And that's it for Jeffrey.
Uzoma's still down. Prince Simban is going to rescue his is he the one that likes the miners? He is. He's going to drag the miner out of the way and treat his wounds because, you know, he just got done saying the miners are his friends, right?
Yeah.
So that is his
Well,
turn.
Nice. We're trying to help him, and he's helping someone else.
Well, I mean, he was helping his people. His job. Prince Karina will move and attack, and of course I closed that sheet. And miss. He's a fantastic fighter. Uh-oh.
He's more of
The
an
administrator.
It is now Jade's turn. Welcome back, Jade. Would you like to do things?
Sure, I would like to hit him.
Show him how it's done.
You see, I gloated. Okay, I'm going to end my turn.
Wait, what?
Well, I gloated. I swung twice and missed him.
Oh, I didn't see the misses. So you're going to end your turn. You're right.
I said, see, I gloated.
Dunbar, it is your turn.
Time to finish this.
No, I just wanted Jeffrey to have the opportunity to make the final hit.
That
to
will
make me
hit.
feel good.
Finally, a decent roll.
That ends it.
Yay! I will scurry over here and kill this one.
Doubtful, but you can roll your damage.
Although, no, that would have missed because I don't have advantage on that one.
16 still hits.
Oh, nice.
There 15 is your number.
That's right. And
Your damage is getting better. It is its turn. Oh, it now has choices. I'm going to go clockwise. Dunbar, you're 1 to 2. Prince Karina's 3 and 4. Jade, you're 5 and 6. Dunbar.
yay me.
Uh-oh. Hit you so hard that Jade disconnected. So you take
And I'm
18.
grappled.
Again.
Yeah, you take 18 and you're grappled. That is not great. And that is its turn. Jeffrey.
Destroy it.
Jeffrey's just gonna. Jeffrey will run up, and he will attempt to stab it again twice recklessly. 18 and 25. So the sneak attack was 20. The offhand was 10. So 30 points of damage.
You got sneak twice?
Sorry, just 21.
The sad thing is if you had gotten a 9, it would have done it.
You know, we're almost there.
It is Uzoma's turn to bleed some more. Prince Simban's helping Uzoma. Prince Karina is going to try and be the hero. and he hits, and actually that's just enough to kill it. Look at that. Prince Karina continues boasting. I'm sure you've seen the song from Beauty and the Beast, Gaston.
Yeah.
This is Prince Karina. He is Gaston. No, he's really not. He rubs it in Prince Simban's face that he got a kill. And as the last of the scorpions disappears, the crowds return from where they were hiding and start thronging around the princes. Uzoma recovers his senses. Somebody obviously had the healing skill and used a herbalist pack or something. And he comes over to you quietly as the princes are lapping up the ovations from the crowd. And he asks you to follow him to meet someone who was in the mines when the ruckus happened.
Okay, well, I would rather not be in the presence of these princes. They're irritating me, so.
You're grumpy.
Jeffrey.
He introduces you to Awa. Awa is a young miner who escaped the Gold Warren. And he will, as Uzoma explains to him that it's okay to talk to you and explain his story, he will tell you the story. He and the rest of his crew, including his mother, were working a new excavation when it collapsed. He and the others were trying to escape when a snarling, eight-legged beast appeared. It would have killed Awa, but his mother, Zahaya, defended him. The creature attacked her in turn and dragged her away. In the chaos, Awa was separated from the others. He made his way to the entrance and was the last miner out before the entrance collapsed. No one else from his crew has escaped.
Is his mother still in there?
As far as I know, he was the last one out.
Well, we should go find her then.
Is there any other way in the mine?
The miners have been working on breaking through the collapse. They may be getting through soon. Did you have any more questions for Awa?
What kind of? We heard there were strange creatures in the mine. Did you
Yes.
see any of them?
Yes, we were attacked by eight-legged beasts. And he will give you a description. If you would like to make an Arcana or Nature check, feel free.
Let's see. That's not great.
Oh,
Doesn't
look
really.
at me!
You know exactly what it is.
You do. You are aware that it is. It sounds like that he's describing an Arumvirax, a predator that eats precious metals. But in this region they've been thought to be extinct for a long time.
Well, you definitely don't want one of those in a gold mine.
They're known for tunneling through solid rock and metal. Vicious little creatures. They look kind of like a ferret, but with 8 legs and very sharp, pointy claws.
So Jeffrey's gonna touch Jade and Dunbar and set up his psychic link, and just kind of think to them, how are we getting in this mine?
That's a good question. We don't know how far along they are, right? Maybe we should be heading to the front of the mine to find out.
Funny you should say that, because as you're psychically discussing this, you hear, "That's enough. All this talk is wasting breath. The crews at the entrance should have cleared it and shored up by day's end. We'll sort out who's on the rescue team then. But for now," as Uzoma speaks, Karina and Simban both step up, interrupting her to announce they'll gladly take a place in the rescue party. Their followers begin arguing again until Uzoma blows a piercing whistle. Guess what? You've got friends. If you want to help, stop arguing and do what I need you to do. Prince Karina, you'll come to the Gold Warren with me. Prince Simban, go out, find out what could be waiting for us in the mine. These adventurers will go with you. Let's get this done. So you have been asked to go, tasked, along with Prince Simban, with finding out more.
Is it Uzoma
Yeah.
that's telling us this?
Yes, she is. You get the impression she's kind of a boss. Just because she crumbled at the first attack.
And what's in it for us?
Well, you've been asked to come here and solve the problem, haven't you? That's a good question. I think I may have missed a how do we get the players to do what we want them to do thing.
Yeah. So, what was in it for us? Does anyone remember?
Exercise.
I mean, yeah, we'll do it for the killing, but
Travel.
Ah, yes. Uzoma said that the Aurum Guild will pay you 300 gold each.
Nice.
Mhm.
So some other trivia you've picked up by listening to the bickering of the crowd and the princes is the folk of the Sensa Empire are loyal to the Empress and their own city-states in equal measure. As such, most folk of Anissa favor Prince Simban because he is the would-be heir to Empress Inaya. The Aurum Guild has thrown its support behind the more adventurous Prince Kirina of Niba. So many of the miners in the crowd favor him. But you were saying something?
Jeffrey was just like he was thinking random thoughts, and he was like, sweet sticky buns.
Cinnamon. Simban has technically been given charge of the rescue mission by his father, King Diara. However, the prince seems rattled by the responsibility. That's the prince that you're helping. Karina has been in the city on private business for weeks, but he made a very public appearance after the accident at the mine. He's taken it on himself to volunteer for the rescue mission. So, yeah, we've got a little bit of a power struggle here.
No kidding.
So Uzoma is asking you and Simban to go speak with Keju, a high priest visiting the Anissa Academy. He should have a rich understanding of the Sensa Empire's history and might know what lurks in the mine. Even if you already suspect Aram Voraxes, he might be able to confirm this.
Okay, Prince Simban, lead the way.
He will escort you to Anissa Academy. It's about a 10-minute walk through the city. Did you want to take a short rest? Nah, you don't need that. You're fine.
I use lay on hands to heal myself a little bit. How bad are you, Jade?
I'm down 31. So half. I'm halfway.
Okay, take 15 back. I'll use the rest of my lay on hands on you. I still have some spells I can use when it gets desperate.
Except they probably aren't bonus action items.
Well, now there's laying on hands, so
Oh, it isn't? I thought it was.
nope. I'm pretty sure it's not.
So as you're heading towards the academy, Simban is personable and he speaks plainly. He says, Kirina only seeks to make himself a hero to gain favor with the wealthy Aram Guild. And you can tell talking to him that he's frustrated. If anybody would like to make an insight check.
I will attempt.
Yeah, it's not very well concealed jealousy that you're detecting there.
Yeah.
He doesn't like the fact that the other prince is well liked.
Politics.
Yep.
Well, if we can help you rescue the miners, it will improve your image among your people.
So the campus of the academy consists of buildings clustered around a wide courtyard. It's crowded with students, professors, and acolytes of the Faceless Prophet, which is they're the Sensa Empire's clergy. As you seek out Keju, Prince Simba shares a few morsels of information. Keju's been here for about the last week, and but visits from him, being the high priest, are somewhat rare. And according to some of Simbun's friends, the entire campus is abuzz with speculation that Keju came to the academy to conduct secret research.
Mm.
So how are you going to find him? It's a very big school.
Stop one of the professors and ask,
All right. Well, what are you going to ask him?
where can we find the high priest Keju?
And I'm not going to try and imitate the voice, but this is Snape's. I don't know. Who's asking? Why do you need to know? He's a busy man. He doesn't need to be bothered by the likes of you.
Your prince is asking. We are here on a dire rescue mission. So stop looking down your nose and tell us where we can find Keju.
You need to make a persuasion check with disadvantage. Because it sounds more like an intimidation check.
I was going to say I'd rather make an intimidation check.
Nope.
Persuasion, huh?
Threatening teachers doesn't go over well. Oh, that was just the number you needed, the 14. He will begrudgingly point off in a direction towards a tower. Yeah, we'll say it's a tower. The library, that's it, it's the library.
Then we head for said library.
So Simbon leads you to the library, and you are ushered in to Keju's private room on the library's top floor. See, I was right, it is a tower. Outside, there are 2 guards standing alert. And within, open tomes and scrolls lie spread across several tables, and Keju makes no effort to hide any of his notes. Because, why would he?
You can't read it anyway.
Exactly. There's lots of books and papers and stuff scattered about. Occasionally shiny bits and doodads. And you see, I will find you a picture. I'm pretty sure I have a picture of High Priest Keju. I'm probably mispronouncing this. They have a pronunciation key. It's Keju. Keju Kamal. I was right. Wow.
Oh, I thought I disconnected again. Everybody's so quiet.
No, I'm trying to find art for you.
And I'm already having a rough time. Not enough caffeine today, I guess.
Do some jumping jacks.
I used to try that when I was trying to drive when I really shouldn't have been. It didn't work. Here we go. High Priest Keju. He has a heck of a braid.
Oh my goodness.
Or it's a disguised mind flayer.
That's obviously it. Hi. Yeah, that's what I thought. Don't make me kick you accidentally.
On purpose. Does he have like a title or something? Or just like high priest?
High Priest Keju, he is, well, he's the High Priest of the Acolytes of the Faceless Prophet. As he enters the room, after you've entered, he expresses delight at seeing Prince Simbon and respectfully greets the rest of you. Anybody want to give me an insight check?
Oh,
That's right.
Jeffrey's super good at those. 2.
They're long lost best friends. Either the other 2 of you would like to pay enough attention to see if you figure anything out?
They're just buds.
Throughout the conversation, you do notice that Keju mocks the prince discreetly. Like he slips in, left-handed compliments and such. And saying things like sympathizing with Simban about how straining it must be to busy himself among the common rabble or to visit a library. What are your questions for the high priest?
Could
What is
this
a high priest?
go ahead?
No, no, you go ahead.
Jeffrey. I asked him if the eight-legged creature described could be an Arum Verax.
It sounds just like one, but that's impossible. They've been long extinct in this region. They were indeed gold-eating predators that once claimed all of the mines in the Sensa Empire as their territory. They were hunted down by Emperor Kasa a millennium ago. They've been eradicated from the region, and none have been seen since then. I feel like this child you spoke to must have been mistaken. If any creatures had survived the purge, their hunger for gold would have revealed them long ago.
Could they have been reintroduced by someone from another part of the empire?
I don't know what that could be. He's probably just confused with like overgrown rats or something.
If on the off chance it is one, do they have any known vulnerabilities, or is there anything we should know before going into the mine?
No, I'm not aware of any vulnerabilities. I think you're probably aware if you know of them that they can burrow. They can tunnel, as it were.
You know anything interesting about the history of the mine here?
He rattles off some benign details of mines.
I asked him what brings him to Anissa.
It's my job to visit the school occasionally. Figured this was as good a time as any. I'm also doing a little bit of research.
Oh yeah, what are you interested in?
Nothing that would interest you.
I don't
I'd
know.
be surprised.
I am
Interested in
Let me rephrase.
variety of
Nothing
topics.
that I care to share with you.
Oh. Secret profit stuff, huh? Anybody else got any other questions?
Jeffrey.
You pretty much covered it.
Sounds like it. So about this time, he says, "I really should get back to my studies. If you have nothing else for me."
Can you bless our endeavors in rescuing the trapped miners?
He says, "Bless you, my child. Good luck."
Those are my
Not that kind of priest.
Well, thank you for your knowledge. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Thank you. I do too.
Is there
Okay.
a local kind of head priest
for
Uh,
the academy.
No, not really. I mean, there would be like a dean or whatever, but they probably wouldn't be particularly helpful to you. The prince pipes up that maybe we should head to the Gold Warren. Maybe they're done by now. By the time we get there, it's a few hours north of here.
Okay.
Let's be
And
off.
if you need an hour of rest, that would be okay as well.
Yeah, I would think that would be a good idea.
Jeffrey's good.
Actually, he will call a coach to travel you there, to take you there. But it'll still be several hours, so you can do your short rest in the coach.
Cool.
That sounds good to me.
Before our short rest, I'll do or during it, I'll do the prayer of healing. So we all get 2d8 hit points back from that.
And what is that, a class ability?
No, it's a spell.
Oh, okay.
So you get an extra 13 back.
That's not bad. 13 to you and 13 for Jade.
Yep.
I'm 3 off of full.
No hit dice needed. I mean, you're not full. Maybe you do need hit dice. 3 of them. Yeah.
No, I'm all right.
I would never curse your dice.
Yes, you would.
Yes, I would. So, as you arrive to the towards the mine, golden statues of royals smile down on visitors from atop the impressive multi-story entrance to the Gold Warren, while rubble spills from the open gates leading into the mines. A path has been cleared through it into the darkness. Adjacent to the ornate entryway are several modest offices, bunkhouses, and workspaces. There's a crowd gathered around the huge entrance tunnel. Nearby, you see Uzoma and Prince Karina watching as miners inspect the new posts shoring up the damaged tunnel. Uzoma notices you and welcomes you over.
I guess
We should head that way.
You probably should.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to move you guys. Probably going to have to rearrange your token sizes. And the princes cannot be dissuaded from joining you, so you have friends.
Someone needs to lead the way.
They insist on following your lead. Because a good leader knows when to follow the lead of the more experienced adventurers. Yeah, that's it.
Because I'm a dwarf, isn't it?
Yes, dwarves and mines, that makes sense. And Uzoma nods sagely. So we shall move you to that Gold Warren. Suppose I can get rid of that giant scorpion window. Please. Oh my god, Jeffrey's off the map. Jeffrey, you've died.
He's on the map to me.
The other map. There we go. And I need to resize everything because you are definitely not the right size. Why does Jeffrey have to be so difficult?
What did Jeffrey do this time?
Trying to resize your token and it keeps popping back to full size.
So just put us on the map. I'll do it myself.
I did it. Oh yeah, you can do that now.
Too small.
Suffer. Alright, so are we ready to enter the tunnels?
Absolutely.
Does anybody have a light source?
Don't need one.
I think Jade does.
I
Jeffrey,
do.
you're too big. What is wrong with you?
It doesn't always work right.
You know, that's a new feature of Roll20 that you can adjust things like that using Roll20.
I didn't know that. Where's that at?
I don't know. I haven't used it yet because it's brand new.
There, I'm the right size.
I see nothing.
Did I put the
I
map
see a
on the wrong
line.
layer?
I'm gonna pull out a torch and light a
I see a
torch.
line, like right in.
Yeah, you guys are behind the lighting layer. I just noticed. There we go.
I'm gonna pull out a torch because I see nothing.
Yeah, my map is bigger than the lighting area, and I wasn't realizing that. You're going to light a torch, so I could give you lighting.
Don't we have a glowy orb thing?
Earth globe?
I thought you did, but I didn't see it in the Fat Loots.
Is that these guys or is it our other campaign?
Oh yeah, that's the other campaign. That's the
Yeah, I think
the
you're
Dungeon
right.
of the Mad Mage.
Yeah.
So, just in front of a massive mine track turntable that fills the junction, a body lies splayed on the rocky ground. Even at a distance, it's clear this miner died not from falling rubble, but from terrible slashing wounds.
Dun dun dun. We should proceed with caution.
I'm gonna see if I perceive anything from this where I am. Do I sense anything? See anything?
The body's like up here. You would have to be closer.
I think she's looking for traps.
I'm looking for traps
Jeffrey's gonna
In
look
an
around for
active
traps.
mine?
or anything on the ceiling.
Like probably falling rocks and stuff.
Things
what-
dumping on my head.
What are these creatures?
Dunbar,
Statues.
you have dwarf things,
I have dwarf things.
and I'm pretty sure it calls those out in here somewhere.
I can inspect stonework.
Yeah, you are pretty sure that the work that they have done was sufficient to shore up the cave-in. So it doesn't look likely that rock falls will happen again in the immediate future, unless caused.
Very good. Is the body in the middle of the turntable?
Yeah, it's kind of like at the edge here. Oh, I pinged on the wrong layer, but yeah, right about there. Okay. Yeah, that's about where the body is.
What are these things?
Those are statues of the princes. Will tell you that those are past royalty. They're like memorial statues.
Okay.
And they're here.
Why did
They're
they
here in
do
the middle with
that?
you guys. And you notice on the walls and ceiling that the rock is veined with thin veins, gold veins.
I take it this is an ore car?
That is an ore car that's been derailed. And as you approach the turntable there, you should stop moving around, select your tokens, and roll for initiative. However, the only one of you that knows why is Jeffrey, as he notices to the north 3 giant 8-legged ferret things coming charging out of the tunnel there.
Why does my initiative suck every time I roll?
Faulty D20. Jeffrey, you gonna roll initiative?
Come on, man. I'm coding. You know how it's hard to break away from that.
No, you're not supposed to be doing that while you're playing the game. I can just kill you, then you can do it. You are the only one that noticed the Arum-Varaxes to the north charging out at the rest of the party.
I'm gonna use one of my psionic dice because initiative is a ability check.
It is. I learned that today, actually.
I've used it before in this campaign. I just don't think you were listening to me.
Or I just let you do it. I trust my players, because if you cheat, I'll just kick you out and somebody else can replace you.
It's not letting me change. There it goes. All right. Yeah, that's better.
So basically, this round, everybody's surprised except for Jeffrey. And I use surprise in D&D so seldom, I don't know what that means.
It means they can't do anything.
3 hits.
That means we can't do anything. Is it us
Yes.
are surprised or they are?
Or we're
You are surprised except for Jeffrey, who had the appropriate level of passive perception. So Dunbar, you stand stunned as things are happening. Jeffrey.
Let's see. He's pretty far away. Would you have said he probably was closer to the party because I was trying to keep in
Yeah, I would have thought so.
Okay, so he'll start somewhere over here. He's gonna rage, jump forward, in front of, use bonus action to rage, jump in front of sister. He'll shout, "Beware!" And he'll throw a sonic blade at that one there.
All right.
And no reckless, just a standard roll. He is raging though. Oh, I should have reckless. Oh well.
I was going to say, you sure you aren't going to reckless? That will miss.
All right. Yep, that'll miss.
That's all you got?
Yep, that's all I got.
So it is now their turn, and they are going to charge. That one's going to charge to there. I think they have 30 feet of movement. Give me a second. Like, just about everything has 30 feet. Yeah.
Yep. Dwarves.
No, not dwarves. You are correct.
That's close enough. Does Jeffrey get an opportunity attack?
No, it didn't run within 5 feet of it is going to multi-attack, because they can do that. Wow, everything has 1,000,000 attacks. That's nice. I'm going to roll dice to see if it's Simbon or Dunbar that gets eaten. Simbon is 1 to 2. Simbon, lucky Simbon. 1 bite. Oof. 2 claws. Oof. Oof. Simbon's going to go down again. So he takes 5, 8, 11, and... Oh dear. That's an interesting... I didn't realize about that. He's grappled. Excellent. 5, 3, 3, yeah. Okay, next one is going to run at Jeffrey, because Jeffrey threw things at him. And it's going to bite at you? No.
We're not seeing any of this.
Oh, god damn it. Well, a 20, that hits, right?
Yeah, I think so.
For 6, but you're raging. 17, does that hit?
Yeah.
So for 3, so 9 points divided by 2 for rage. So it's 3 and 1, so 4 points total. And let me fix this stat block. It's funny, as soon as I tell it to toggle, it defaults to public, but before that, nope. And the next one is going to charge through to Jade because it senses yummy metal. And it's going to bite. 20 for 3.
Yeah.
And it takes a bite of your armor. Claw. Ooh, critical for 8 with another claw. So you took 11. You rolled those crits in practice, see? So it made you the critical magnet for tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And it is now Jade's turn for revenge.
Oh yeah, there'll be revenge. There be a revenge brewing. So I'm gonna use it single-handed because I have a torch in my other hand.
You can drop the torch and it won't go out.
Okay, well we can do that, but roll the 24.
Okay, roll your damage.
All right.
Oh, 15. Are they immune? Tell me they're immune. Nope.
And I'll do it again.
Oh, goody. That'll hit. For 16. Nice.
Almost identical.
And it is looking pretty beat up.
Why can't I end my turn?
Because I never started the thing.
Okay.
Now you can. Oh, you weren't supposed to be able to do things. Damn it. Because we're surprised still. Wait, where was... Oh, no, that was your first round. Yeah, that's right. No, I'm confused. You were the last one, so no, that attack didn't happen, unfortunately, because you were surprised. But it was a good warm-up. Dunbar. That was
Can't
my
I hold
mistake.
it for later?
No. You'll miss your chance at a crit.
Okay, bonus action, we cast Thunderous Strike.
Thunder Smite?
Smite, yeah. And then we attack this guy.
That'll hit. So you're doing 4 plus 2d6?
Yep.
It has to do a save. So 10. It's taking 10.
Yeah.
And it has to save DC 14 strength save or be pushed backwards.
Yep.
It gets pushed backwards. So 10 feet away from you. And it's knocked prone.
And it has the Prince grappled, doesn't it?
Yes, it did. So I'm going to assume it lets go of that. That is a question I do not want to have to answer. What happens if you grapple someone that's grappling someone and you move the person you've grappled? Does the other person that's grappled get moved? That makes my brain hurt.
The grapple breaks if you're moving a person that's been grappled.
Oh, good. I adjudicated properly. What would you like to continue doing, Dunbar?
Oh yeah, I get to smack something again.
Yeah. I mean, you could chase it if you want.
I'll attack that one this time.
That'll hit.
And 11.
Excellent.
Ignore that other thing.
I see that.
That'll be it for this round.
All right. So it is now Jeffrey's turn.
Which one? I can't really. It doesn't look like any of them have been hurt.
Yes, the one south of you just got smacked by Dunbar, and the one to the westish was hit by Dunbar and shoved 10 feet away.
All right. Jeffrey's gonna attack the one due south of him.
Recklessly?
Reckless?
Recklessly, yes.
Okay.
Recklessly.
I mean, you've said that that's your thing. I don't see,
I didn't.
You gonna roll your snick?
Yeah, I rolled my snack. It was 9. So 18 total that one.
You know, if you take Jade's target from her, she might stab one of you guys in revenge.
And then Psychic Blades offhand for just 3 Psychic.
That was nice of you to leave it alive.
That's it.
Excellent. It can do things. This one is not happy. It's coming right back at Dunbar. You made yourself a target. And it's going to bite. 20 hits for 9, and it gets 1d6 plus 1. It gets that many back. Because it took a bite out of your armor. And it's going to claw and claw.
Miss.
What am I hearing?
I do not know.
Sounds very strange. Do we actually have any visitors?
No, it was probably a video I was watching on my phone.
Oh, might be. What? You're distracted too? Why
Maybe
am
you're
I
watching
here?
the Noodletainment Network.
Oh, okay. In that case.
Twitch stream.
You're not letting me hit anything.
Well, it's your turn soon.
Yeah.
After all the
Just
things.
better.
So it is that one's turn. It's going to attack Jeffrey because Jeffrey attacked it and he's right there. So it's going to try and bite him. 20 for 8.
Which one? Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh, they have advantage.
Yeah, they do.
Not a crit, so yeah. And it's going to claw you for 23 for another 8. And it's going to claw you again for 20 for 5. And you are grappled.
Alright, I take 10. Kobold math.
Yeah, you and your evil rage stuff. And this one is going to... It's going to have to rethink its plan. It's got 3 targets. Jeffrey, you're 1 and 2. Jade, you're 3 and 4. Dunbar, you're 5 and 6. Jeffrey. 16, does that hit? Yes.
believe so.
Jeffrey for 7. And it gets... I need to roll. Oh, fantastic roll. It seems to have...
Jeffrey doesn't wear armor.
Oh, you suck.
The barbarian.
You suck. It probably wouldn't have gone after you, but too late now. And it's going to claw at advantage. 24 for 4. And critical for 10.
So we'll take 7 more.
Yep. And Jade, you may now kill.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's see if I hit him.
Cry havoc and let loose the dragonborn of war.
So this time I'm going to drop the torch and try.
Excellent hit. Kill it. That kills it.
And then I'm going to move up here to hit this one.
And before the corpse hits the ground, it disappears into nothing.
Interesting.
I'm trying to hit this one.
Yeah, 15 will hit, so go ahead and roll your damage. Ouch.
Nice.
That's a nice blade. I should have changed the loot on that adventure.
I'm
Is
just
that-
trying to protect my friend Jeffrey.
Would it hurt you to call him your
Aw,
little
sister
brother?
Called him friend.
I would say, would it kill you to call him little brother? Dunbar.
Okay, bonus action, because I think I want advantage against this guy.
Okie dokie.
And I smash him in the face.
Yes, yes, you do. Would you like to crit fish? Because it matters.
It could be better. Turn advantage on. And we try it again. Ooh.
Oh, ouch. Should have taken that second roll, see? Jeffrey,
Yeah.
it is your turn again. Nice thing about only 3 people in the party is quick rounds.
Mm-hmm.
Jeffrey.
Oh, it's Jeffrey's turn again. Wow.
Yep.
Fast.
That's what I was just saying. There's only 3 people in the party. It rolls over quick. That's a miss.
Oh gosh, that's unfortunate.
That's a
25
hit.
or 15.
And it is nearing death. Oh, well, that was weird. Oh, were you moving?
Yeah, I just figured it in between them.
No problem. So it is its turn. It's going to ignore everybody but Dunbar because Dunbar has yummy armor. It doesn't have advantage. So a 12 misses. Another, wow, that's 3 12s in a row. And an 18 does not hit either. So Dunbar, you have foiled its hungry attacks. The next one is going to go after Jade because Jeffrey doesn't have armor.
I thought an 18 hit you.
No, he has 20.
Not when
Oh.
I'm using my shield.
Oh, okay.
So it's going to bite at Jade and miss and remain hungry. Claw hit for 6.
That would be a disadvantage because Jeffrey hit it.
Oh, why did you tell me that before I said it hit?
Because it's more fun this way.
Okay, it still hit, but it did avoid the crit. Crit magnet and
So
disadvantage
6,
working.
right?
Yes, you took 6. So you took 1 less than the crit would have been. And that is its turn, Jade. You may retaliate. Or you could run away in fear.
Fear? What's that? Did it do it again?
That will hit, and that kills it.
And there's one over here?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to go over there and try it again.
That will miss.
I attempted.
Dunbar. Dunbar.
Dun dun. Time to smash it. Time to smash it some more.
Four and 8, 12? Not quite enough.
Saving it for Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, it's you again.
Jeffrey will stab. Oof, 15?
Recklessly, yes.
Of course.
That will kill it.
Yay!
And again, the body disappears, and you are out of combat.
But when the body disappeared, it left piles of loot, right?
No, and I forgot to have the princes in combat, so it would have gone a little quicker. Everybody give me a perception.
Jeffrey is amazing at this.
I'm not.
Jade is. Jade and Jeffrey both noticed that during the combat, even though I wasn't rolling for them, Prince Kirina it looked like he was almost intentionally guiding attacks towards Simban from the creature. That's probably why Simban got hit the one time. Like he would parry an attack on himself towards Simban. Very suspicious.
Not nice. You guys should keep an eye on him.
So, what would you like to do?
I go and investigate the area where they appeared from.
Shortly off the map is a collapsed section. There's nothing there. But you do see no evidence of them.
No footprints.
Well, they're tunnelers, so no tunnels either.
So it's like they teleported in.
And the body, yeah, it's a dead miner.
This isn't going to get us anywhere. There's like nowhere to go.
So, well, there is. The map's broken up, but Awa wasn't sure which of the southern tunnels he went through. So choose the left or the right of the southern tunnels. You're trying to backtrack where he came from. He came from one of those two.
Shall we go left?
Sure.
Jeffrey nods his head vigorously, and then goes down this tunnel. Turns around, looks at you guys, and waves at you with his left hand.
Stage left, perhaps left.
So, Jeffrey, since you went first, roll me percentile dice.
94.
Wow, that was a good roll. Okay, so give me a second.
Oh, I see nothing.
What do you mean you see nothing?
Oh, now I see something.
After about 5 minutes of walking through the tunnels, you come out here. And I can give you a description. Warped cart tracks run down the center of this worked stone tunnel. Here and there, rock slides cover the floor where segments of wall have given way. Openings into rough-hewn caves line the northern wall. That's as you turn the bend. Jeffrey, you notice signs of combat and blood stains along this tunnel. And Dunbar, you have stone cunning, correct?
Kind of. Let's see what's the official title here.
I think it's called stone cunning.
And you are correct.
You can confirm that this tunnel is not in danger of collapsing despite the crumbling walls.
I let the people know so they won't be scared.
And even if I forget to move them, the princes will be staying right at the back of you guys.
Big chickens.
No, they're leading from behind.
Right.
Jeffrey
So do
kind of
we go
smirks.
north?
And
Let's go left again.
So,
Jeffrey kind of smirks, and he thinks, they must be in the army.
oh, low blow. So these three caverns are more recent. It looks like they're more recent excavations seeking more profitable veins of gold. They're exploratory.
This isn't anything interesting.
Yes, give me a second. The back wall of this cavern is collapsed, and you see sticking out from under the rubble a pair of boots.
We start digging.
And it takes you about 5 to 10 minutes, and you find that there's nothing attached to the boots. It was just boots.
Are they nice looking boots?
No, they're just boots. Give me an investigation check. You have advantage. You'll need it. You realize that this is a minor gag that, it's an old gag that miners play on each other.
Gotcha. Ha ha.
Oh, and you also need to succeed in a DC 14 dexterity check. Dunbar. No, check.
Nope.
So it's not save, it's just
okay.
rolling your dex. Which should be the
Does it-
same, I guess.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, so you take 7 bludgeoning damage from some of the rocks coming loose and banging on your head as you were trying to uncover the boots.
Yay. If I find out who did this,
Um,
I'm going to give them some bludgeoning damage. So there's nothing of interest in there?
There was a red X on the wall here that you would have seen if you're facing to the west.
What does it look like? It's made like paint or blood or...
It's in paint, but it's a red X. probably a warning of some sort.
Don't dig out the boots. Anybody good at looking for secret doors?
I can take a look and see. Do you think that there's something down there?
You never know.
Nope.
So did you go into the cave that the X was on the wall outside of?
I don't know. I went over here.
I took a peek in all the caves.
Okay, so Dunbar, as you stepped into the cave, I need to read how this works because it's different from first edition. You need to take 5 acid damage as a green slime drops on top of you and is slowly burning into your flesh. We're going to go into initiative.
That's less than fun. I start screaming.
So what are you going to do on your turn?
How does one attack a slime?
It's not so much a creature as a mold.
Jeffrey thinks it telepathically. Fire! Fire!
Everybody, Jade.
I feel like would tier 2 experienced dungeon delvers know about green slime?
Ah.
Well, we don't have any people chatting with us to warn you guys, so nope, guess not.
That's doing acid damage?
It's burning you. It is basically acidic. And it's clinging to your arm.
I try to fling it off by waving my arm around.
That does nothing. Jade, are you going to roll into initiative?
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I just want to make sure you have a chance.
I'm half asleep. I think.
Don't be half asleep. Be totally awake.
Can I
Excellent.
bash
My arm into the wall?
I mean, you can if you feel like that's something you want to do. You realize this is basically just a slimy thing. It's not like a creature wrapped around you. It's like mold. Or just like slime. Like, you're in a gooey cave and you got slime on you. It's just acidic. It's not a creature. It doesn't have a stat block. I'll tell you that much.
I try to scrape it off into the dust in the ground and stuff.
What are you going to use to try and scrape it off?
The dirt from the ground.
What about rubbing it on the wall?
Give me a dexterity save. We're going to say DC of 18 because that's not really a great way to do it.
Drop, and roll.
That's fire, not acid. You failed. Is that anything else on your turn?
I tried dumping the water from my wineskin on it.
Too late. You did your action. It's now Jade's turn.
Yeah.
Dunbar's arm he's screaming
Get it off!
he's screaming and waving his arm around, and it's covered in green slime. Now dirty green slime.
Yeah, Jeffrey's chuckling. He's like, yeah, get it drunk.
I could use a breath weapon on it. I don't know what to do.
Isn't your breath weapon like poison or something?
Psychic, actually.
Oh, that's right.
So she's gonna nag it to death?
I don't know what to do. I mean, I use a sword. I don't use that stuff. Hmm. I have a torch in my hand, so I'm going to scald it.
You're trying to burn it off?
Yes.
Awesome. Make an attack against, what would that be, against Dunbar's AC?
I'm letting her.
Okay, with advantage against Dunbar's AC.
Okay, so what do I have to roll?
Just roll a normal, whatever, like your longsword or
Hand-
whatever.
Hand axe?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm not going to try to swing like to hurt him though, because
But you're trying to
then
burn it off, yeah. But he's
I
like
get-
waving his arm around and trying to rub dirt in it and stuff, so you're trying to keep up with that.
Yeah, I know, but I get +8 on my attack.
Okay.
It's, I could smack the crap out of him.
Unfortunately, that just is not quite enough.
What?
He has a 20 AC. Were you trying to help her burn you, Dunbar?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, in that case, what do torches do? A D6?
I think so.
So you take a D6 of damage and the slime burns off.
Roll a 1.
3. Okay, I will take your suggestion. So, Dunbar, you took 3 damage, and the slime is off, and we're out of initiative.
I are smart.
I are not.
All right, shall we carry on?
Let's carry on.
Don't walk into slime anymore.
It dropped off the ceiling on him.
Did
I
the
said I was watching the ceiling too.
It used to be, yeah, but he wasn't. Damn, Dunbar, you're hurting for certain, dude. It used to be a thing when I played D&D. It was, what was it? Lurkers above and trappers below or something like that.
Yeah.
Every room we went into, the DM's wife would say, lurkers and trappers. After one fateful encounter.
Okay, from where I'm standing, should we be selecting our tokens and rolling for initiative?
No,
Because there's a giant lizard there.
you know, it's supposed to be on the. Oh yeah, there's a lizard. It's lounging. Let me give
Is it
you
in
the
a laser
description.
suit?
It's in a lizard suit. It is it's just chilling out. It looks expectantly at you, like it's hungry and it wants you to give it food.
But it's not coming out.
No, it's waiting. Actually, you don't know that. It's just sitting there waiting and looking at you with a look on its face. Give me a nature check. I already told you what the look means, but we're going to pretend I didn't, because I'm not a shitty DM. Honest. Yeah, Jade, you read that exactly right. It's hungry. And it's tame.
Hungry.
Interesting.
Tame.
Throw it some rations.
It needs food.
Okay, I will throw it some rations.
Okay. Subtract your ration, and you have a friendly lizard that will leave you alone as it gobbles down nasty rations.
Can I just look around quick and see if there's anything in here?
Sure. It's going to ignore you for the food.
Okay. Is there anything down in here?
Nope.
Nothing.
Lizard excrement.
Ew. Okay, well, we're gonna leave because that's gross.
Ew.
I
To
mean,
the
I am
south,
a dragonborn. You would think that wouldn't affect me, but ew.
It looks
So-
almost like some familiar
So-
somehow.
to the south here, is that only partially blocked?
No, it's completely blocked.
It's completely blocked.
Yeah, it's a cave-in. So you have options. You have what looks like a fairly fair-sized complex to the north of Jade, and then it looks like there's one more before the main tunnel collapse to your east.
Let's go poke up in here because it doesn't look like there's much.
Okay, this is a small area that shows signs that excavations were started here before being abandoned. At the far end of the chamber, a glowing gray stone protrudes from the rough ground.
Can I go up and look at it? What does it
Yep.
look like?
Looks like a glowing stone protruding from the rough ground.
I'm
Your
scared to
your
touch
best
it.
guess is there be magic here.
That's beyond my pay grade. I'm backing out because I don't know and I don't want to touch it because
I'm not gonna.
magic scares me.
I cast detect magic.
It is magical.
Jeffrey just goes and picks it up.
Okay. Are you using any tools, or are you just trying to pull a rock out of the ground?
Yeah, he's just trying to pull a rock out of the ground.
I need a strength check.
Right.
That'll do it. You have retrieved a stone that's magical, or a stone that at least Dunbar knows is magical.
He's gonna toss it over at Jade.
Like,
Just think fast.
I thought it was going to explode when he touched it.
Maybe it only explodes when Dragonborn touch it. Are you gonna catch it?
Jeffrey.
Are you gonna catch it? Are you gonna catch it? Are you? Huh? Huh? Huh?
Of course I am.
Nothing happens.
Except I now have a gem. I put it in my pocket.
But it,
It's a stone, not a gem.
Oh, stone.
the
Excuse me.
how intense is this glow coming off of it?
Not very. It just says a glowing gray stone.
So if she didn't have the torch, she could only see a foot or two in front of her.
No, it's not enough to actually create light.
It's a little tiny stone.
Hmm.
Here, Dunbar, and I.
Well,
throw
it took a DC 16 strength check, so I think it's a little bit bigger than tiny, but yeah.
I throw it to Dunbar.
We're playing hot potato.
Okay, I'll put it in my backpack.
Okay. Remind me at the end of the scenario.
Do you want to take 5 before we head into this next section?
Yeah, I want some chips.
Yeah. We could take a few minutes, so maybe quarter after we'll come back. Does that work for everybody?
Yep.
Works for me.
Don't fall asleep there, Jeffrey.
I think I'm gonna get my laptop and go lay down in bed. And
That always ends well.
Oh yeah, that'll keep him awake.
So we'll be back in about 5 minutes. My wife learned an important lesson about her place in the world today.
Oh yeah.
She was on the floor playing with the puppy, and I walked in and wadded up a piece of paper and threw it. The dog found the piece of paper more interesting than my wife. She took the paper and ran. And of course, my wife's chasing after her going, "You can't have that!" I said, "How does it feel being replaced by a piece of wadded up paper?" Fortunately, my wife is aware that our dog is special.
Mhm.
Hey, somebody still has a inspiration.
I do.
That can be used for an attack to get advantage,
May need it.
or a saving throw. I'm definitely having to scale this a bit because elsewise you will die.
You don't think we're up to the challenge?
I think that the whole thing's designed for a party of 5.
We got this.
And as awesome as the princes are, I don't think they're awesome enough. Where did Jeffrey go? Oh, there he is. He's hiding under Jade's name. So, I know we're all back. Would we like to carry on?
We would.
The walls of this chamber are crudely dug and covered with scratches, particularly around the seams of glistening ore. A half-dozen deep alcoves circle a broad open space. Sorry, that was not here. This is just normal cave. That's further in.
Any red X's?
Nope. From where you are, you can see it looks like a bucket and a hammer and maybe a pick. All basically unusable.
Nothing that way.
Nope.
Hey guys, there's something this way.
It's a lot of nothing.
Oh, I found something.
Yes, you did. Now I will continue my description. A half-dozen alcoves circle a broad open space. 2 bodies lie in the center of the chamber.
Keeps moving me.
I was, because I thought you weren't paying attention still. So you should probably select your tokens and roll for initiative. Uh-oh, we lost somebody again. Dun, 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 dun. Ha! I remembered to untoggle the whispers this time.
Are Mutt and Jeff going to be attacking?
Yeah, as long as I remember them like that. Mutt and Jeff. All right. Speaking of Mutt and Jeff, they're attacking before you guys are. Too bad they're blocked in, and they just want to make sure that you're not going to end this peaceably, something like that. So they will pass on their turns. the hell? Dunbar, it is your turn.
Me?
Yep. You see 3 Arumvarax like you did before, and one that's bigger and meaner looking.
Okay. Seeing as I can only go 25, can I get to this guy? Oh, I thought I missed this guy. I will go here. And I will... Where to go? Where to go?
They use their movement to move into the room. What are you doing there, Dunbar?
So bonus action on this guy. So I get advantage.
Is that your last one?
Got one left.
All right.
That's number 3.
Why is Jeffrey rolling D3, D6?
Because he's rolling a psionic dice to add to his initiative.
Ah, okay. 20 will hit.
I have advantage, so I gotta get no critical.
20 will still hit.
So 6. And then we attack again and miss.
Yeah, 13 will miss.
And that'll be that.
Need to look at this thing, make sure I don't miss anything. Okay, it's just like all the others. It's going to go after Dunbar. With a miss. And a miss. And a miss. Ooh, barely a miss. And the next one's going to go after Dunbar, but this one has advantage. Because it's next to its den leader mother thing. So that's a miss. 20 is a hit for 3, and you are now grappled. And 22 is a hit for 5, and you're also grappled. Now it says, until this grapple ends, the Arumvarax can't use its claw attack on another target. But that means it can continue clawing the same target, right? I feel like I've been doing this stat block correctly. So yeah. So you took 8 damage. And you are grappled. And next is this one. This one is going to attack Karina. However, after that attack, Karina is going to step aside deftly and push Simbon into the way. Those are not at advantage, but they've still both hit, so 12. And Simbon has been grappled. Actually, Dunbar, you didn't notice that. Jade and Jeffrey, you noticed. You guys are hearing me, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
And I forgot to turn off the BRB screen, so people were hearing the description but not seeing it. Because I'm awesome at this. Okay, it is now Jeffrey's turn.
Third and final rage. get up next to Dunbar here. Which one is the den leader?
The one to the left, the big one here. Well, they're the same size.
Have them been attacked?
Yes, the normal Aramvarax has been attacked and damaged a little bit.
All right. Jeffrey's gonna attack that one as well then.
That was the one that Dunbar attacked, and then the den leader came charging in.
Gotcha. All right. So rage.
Bless you.
Excuse me. Sorry.
He's very angry.
Psionic blade
That will hit.
for 16, and that's it for Jeffrey.
Jade.
Is there anywhere I could stand? It's just too bad Jeffrey hadn't gone to the other side. That I could use a breath weapon without hitting one of ours.
I mean, it's a cone, right? 15-foot cone?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, where the
Even
ping
if
just to the right of Jeffrey, if you do a 15-foot cone, I think you would hit all three of them.
like out this. How can I see that?
Yeah, I'd definitely hit all three of them.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm gonna do that.
How are you doing the shape? I'm not seeing that.
You select the ruler tool, and up at the top next to the arrow, you should see cone. It should say ruler. Just hit the drop-down arrow and select cone. Has to be using. It's a VTTS thing though.
Oh, I think I have that disabled because of the other stuff being turned off.
Can everyone see the little cone thing?
I can see it.
No, I can't.
Oh well, he was showing the cone, but yes, you definitely can get those three and not hit Jeffrey.
Okay, then I'm gonna do that.
Well, Dunbar on the other.
I don't want to hit Dunbar.
I'll say Dunbar on the other hand catches the full thing full in the face. No, he's out of it also. So that's is that an attack action?
Yes.
So they have to make a dex save for half. So I've got two Umbrax. I'll do the damaged one first. Succeeds, so he's only going to take 3. And 7, so we'll do that real quick.
I mean, at least I could get damage on all of them. Hopefully.
And the Aramvarax Den Leader needs to make a dex save. And it saves. Not sure why I had advantage. So it takes 3. Okay, you still have another attack.
And I'm within longs. Okay, hold on. I gotta take my breath weapon off there. Okay.
How many
Then
breath
I
weapons do you get?
3. So then I'm going to drop the torch that I have in my hand and double hand longsword. Hopefully to hit that guy.
That will hit.
Guy.
It's dead.
Yes. Okay.
And it disappears, oddly enough.
Oddly
And
enough.
I'm no longer grappled.
And yes, Dunbar is now freed from his grapple.
You're welcome.
And this one can move in and decide who to attack. It's been damaged, so it's going to pick either Dunbar or Jade. 1 to 2 is Dunbar. Dunbar, it is.
You're so lucky, Dunbar.
And it has advantage. And it hits for 5, and it gets a little bit back. Woohoo! Back to full. No, not quite. And then it's going to claw. Claw hits for 5, and you are grappled again. Claw hits for 7, and you are still grappled again. So 12 damage plus the 5 is 17 total.
I am napping.
You're down?
Yeah, -2.
Awesome.
Nice.
You're actually at 0, but anyway. And that is its turn. Prince Karina is going to attack the Arumvirax. And hit. Wow, for 13. Nice. For a minute there, I thought Dunbard left us.
Nope.
Prince Simbon is going to do the same. And just misses. Dunbar, I need a death save. That is a success. And it is the Den Leader's turn. The Den Leader is now going to move through its friend and move over to Jade, because munchies. It does not have advantage because it doesn't get advantage from itself. Yeah. 14, does that hit?
Miss me.
11?
No.
21.
That hit me.
And you are grappled.
Oh, come on.
And that one's turn. It's going to pick between Simbon and Karina. So Simbon's going to be 1 to 2. Ah, Simbon gets eaten again. Simbon's a lucky guy. Why is it rolling advantage? It's normal, so that's a miss. That's a hit. That's a miss. Ooh, lucky him. Jeffrey.
So the one directly in front of Jeffrey, is that one the more injured of the two?
That appears to be, yes. Well, no, it's not the more injured. It is not. No, it's not the more injured, but it is the weaker of the two because it's not the Den Leader.
All right. Jeffrey's gonna attack that one. Because mechanically, I don't think there was much difference except advantage. So actually, considering that, Jeffrey's gonna attack the Den Leader instead.
Okay,
Recklessly,
that hits.
19 with total. You know what? I'm an idiot. Can I take that back and say I Draconic Cried with my bonus action instead of recklessly attacking?
Sure. Does Reckless eat your bonus?
No, Draconic Cry eats my bonus action, but it gives me advantage.
Ah, and it gives everybody advantage.
Gives everybody advantage, exactly. So
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
mechanically doing the same thing, just using bonus action. So that was my turn. The Draconic Cry, and then the.
Oh yeah, you don't get your offhand attack because you use your bonus. Okay, so Jade, you now have advantage on everything within 10 feet of Jeffrey, right?
Yep.
So the leader that downed Dunbar and then attacked you, or the other one, Jade? If you're talking, we aren't hearing you, Jade.
Sorry. I put myself on mute so you wouldn't hear me coughing.
Oh, that was nice.
I think it was the Den Leader.
Okay, so the one directly above you that just attacked you and knocked the crap out of you after it knocked the crap out of Dunbar.
Right. I think I have to roll for because I'm grappled, right?
You can continue attacking. Grappling just keeps you from moving. It has no other impact on you.
All right, then I'm gonna hit it.
And you have advantage because of Jeffrey's Draconic Cry.
Excellent, thank you. I'm just clicking buttons. Hold on.
That'll hit. Dear God.
Woo!
Was that max damage? It was damn near.
No, that wasn't max damage.
It was just the 10 was the max, and it was 5 short. That will not hit. It would be really cool if you had a way to attack again, wouldn't it?
Sure would, wouldn't it?
Twice with advantage.
So I get to hit again.
Twice. That will hit. Roll your damage. The Den Leader is down.
Oh, do I get to hit that guy then with that crit?
You do.
Oh, excellent.
You didn't quite kill it.
Well, I made a good attempt anyway.
You definitely did. And it is its turn, and it is going to return the favor and go after Jade. Jade is now a big threat. And it's not an advantage anymore. 14? No.
Miss me.
24? Hits for 3.
Yeah.
Guess what? You're grappled. 13? No. Prince Karina is going to attack the Arumvrak. And hit for 12. And Prince Simban's going to do the same. And hopefully he hits. Or he does. Yeah, he does for 13. Wow. So it is now Dunbar's turn to make a death save.
We really need to buy some healing potions.
That is a second successful death save.
Wait,
I
did
have
we
one.
get some healing potions? Because Jeffrey
We did.
seems to have one in his inventory now.
We
I-
did. We bought some.
I thought a couple of you bought some, and I thought you had gained some as a reward.
Yeah. I do have one in my pack.
I checked my fat loots and I can't see it in there, so
Yeah, I've not seen them listed in Fat Loots. I think when you found them, you divvied them up. Would Dunbar have kept that in his pack, or would it have been on his belt like most adventurers do?
It's on a chain next to my mouth.
So it is now Jeffrey's turn.
yeah, Jeffrey will feed Dunbar's healing potion to Dunbar.
Oh, you don't want to see if he rolls a 20 on his last save, or a 0, or 1?
No.
Go ahead and roll your potion, Dunbar.
At 1 die 8.
Whatever the potion says, yeah.
Either 1d4 or 2d4.
It's 2d4 plus 2. So you have 6 hit points. Oh, yeah, you did plus 2, yeah, 8. So you have 8 hit points. Lucky you.
No more.
You're using your bonus to, oh, you can't attack with that, can you?
No, he can't attack, so he'll move over here and he'll... Oh, wait. Yeah, he doesn't have to move.
You're raging, so...
Yeah. It doesn't matter. Yeah, with his bonus attack, he'll just Draconic Cry. Another time.
Alright. Jade, you still have advantage.
Yay! We're gonna hit him again.
Yes, you are. Not enough.
Go with that one.
That'll hit. And I'm pretty sure you can do more than one.
You mean I missed him by 1 on the first one?
No, yeah, you missed killing it by 1 hit point. And yet again, the body disappears. Isn't that strange?
I think the body's disappearing has something to do with that guy.
So, you have finished, and you hear the cries for help over off in this direction.
Why am I frozen?
Particularly thin-blooded?
No. I'm I'm not able to move on the thing.
I do not know.
Not doing anything. Is my token moving?
It just did.
Yes, it's
Well,
moving.
it's not moving on my screen. I'm gonna log out and I'll log back in.
Hey, just Control R.
Oh, okay. Hey, carry on as though you're normal.
So you have found a couple of miners, and one of them meets the description of Awa's mother, Zihaya.
We let her know her son made it out okay.
That is the first thing you tell her. She is very happy to hear that. So what are you doing?
I asked them what happened.
They were hiding. They weren't actually like in a prison or anything. They were just hiding in the corner from the Arambra.
As we're standing there, I'm gonna watch this guy.
He dusts himself off, quite proud of himself, because, he almost vanquished that thing single-handedly.
Of course he did.
Jeffrey, Jeffrey.
I'm gonna keep my eye on him.
I show my glowing rock to the rescue minders and ask her if they know what it is.
We do not. That's why we left it alone. I'm glad it didn't blow up when you touched it. We figured it would blow up if we touched it, so we left it alone.
Okay.
But we can tell them that it's clear to go out.
Yeah.
Okay, well they will still stick around where you are because scary monsters.
I investigate around the chamber.
I'm glad you said that. Roll an investigation check.
I did not. Very
You're a dwarf. You can. Oh, you have advantage, and you rolled a 14. That's actually just enough. You find a series of runes drawn on the cave walls with chalk.
Can we erase the runes?
First, can we read the runes?
Anybody that would like can try a Arcana or Religion check.
6 of one, half dozen of the other.
You recognize them as some sort of conjuration magic, but that's all you know because you're not a conjurer. Same with Jade. That's finger wiggler crap.
Okay. I like Jade's idea. Start erasing the runes.
Okay, you can do that fairly easily.
Is there anything in this room?
No, the room is now empty of anything of particular interest.
What about up here?
The whole area. You're done with the actual dungeon part.
So where did they come from? Obviously the runes.
They were conjured by someone. I asked the miners if they'd noticed anybody down in the mines that normally wouldn't be down here.
No. We're usually pretty busy working. Don't pay attention to the VIPs when they come through. If you're not a VIP, you're a miner.
Any VIPs recently?
Not that we recall.
I asked Cinnabon if he knows of any VIPs that have been down here recently.
No, nothing like that.
Hmm. I still think it has something to do with this guy.
With who?
No.
The other prince.
Kieran.
Oh, Karina. I mean, you could address him.
Jeffrey. 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 Jeffrey.
So,
Or you would,
so
or
angry
you can
kobold saying the
address
same word
Jeffrey.
over and over again. He just looks at Jeffrey dismissively because he has no idea what Jeffrey's on about.
Oh, that really ticks
He
Jeffrey
says,
off.
"Can you guys control your pet?"
Not our pet, he's our leader.
It's kind of scary.
That's kind of awesome.
I'm going to say to him that I find it very interesting that he manages to ensure that he can get whatever the other guy's name is.
That
Simban.
guy.
Is Sinbad this guy?
Simban is the smiley guy. Yeah, the one that's damaged.
He's
Okay, and this okay, so I think I'm going to say to him that I find it interesting that
That's
Every
Simban.
time.
every time he goes to attack he or something attacks him, he manages to put the other guy in his way.
What? You must be mistaken. I would never do that. That's not honorable.
Really? I watched you do it.
No, I think you're
Jeffrey
mistaken.
does
It was the haze of battle.
Jeffrey.
Saw you do it.
I use my inspiration to back up Jade in her accusations.
Your inspiration. Okay, so Jade, you can make a intimidation or persuasion check with advantage.
I'm not good at either one. Oh, probably intimidation is better. Okay, so we'll try it.
Dear God. There's that crit. Too bad crits don't matter in
And I'm gonna
check.
I'm gonna say that I think he's got something to do with whatever's been going on around here.
Look, I just wanted to be a hero. Kedju said nobody would get seriously hurt.
Really? Does this look like we're not seriously hurt?
I mean, you're still breathing.
What about the body near the entrance?
That wasn't
We
my
still-
fault. They should have just run. He just shrugs, says it's the Arm Guild's fault for having such crappy conditions.
I don't think so. I think you have something to do with what's going on.
Because you rolled so well, he will confess to convincing Kedju to do a ritual that brought the Aramvaxes to the Gold Warren in exchange for putting Karina as the obvious heir to the throne, and Kedju would get influence in Karina's policy decision.
I'm going to turn around and look at the miners and I'm going to say, you heard all of that, right?
They were not paying attention at all, but Prince Simban was.
Hmm.
So, are you going to leave?
Well, I feel like
We should
hacking.
take him into custody or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so you
I'm gonna look at the
escort.
print. I'm gonna look at the print and ask if that's
That's what he wants us to do.
So you escort him out of the mine and the miners, and Uzoma meets you at the entrance, and a crowd of miners flock around. So what happens?
We should take him back to that.
Why are you seemingly escorting this prince?
We explained the whole thing about conjuration runes and him trying to use this as a way to become more popular and move up in the line of succession.
Karina denies everything and says that you're just allying yourselves with Simban, and trying to destroy his good name. This is all lies. And Uzoma quickly dismisses all of it, says this is nothing but a distraction. We will get to the bottom of this later. Do you have anything else to say?
A distraction from what?
Just a distraction from work. Did you mention the high priest?
Yeah, I think that's where we need to go next.
At that point, Uzoma, she actually believes you and grows a bit outraged. And Karina's confidence rapidly flags at the anger and ire from this dwarf. He starts making weaker and weaker attempts at excuses, claiming that you're lying on Simban's behalf. And Simban finally speaks up for himself and speaks out against Karina, cutting through the excuses like a knife.
I also explained that in all of the attacks and stuff, I've seen uh, whatever his name is push Prince Sinbon in the way.
At that, Uzoma throws a status to the wind and orders the miners to lock Karina in a nearby office while she summons the guards.
Let's go find the high priest. He
Okay.
deserves to be in the cell too.
Uzoma tells you that is not your place. That the Sensa Empire will deal with that themselves. But thank you for your help in uncovering this and rescuing the miners.
Will the mine be opened back up after, I guess, the...
Yes, once we've dealt with this, the mine will go back into production very soon. It has nothing to do with this. This is a distraction. And actually, at this point, Prince Simban thanks you for supporting him and revealing Karina's plot. And he would like to reward you with some treasures from his family.
It was just a hunch and a good roll.
What roll? What are you talking about? Stop breaking my fourth wall.
If you need us to testify or anything, you can find us in the Radiant Citadel.
Great. That is fantastic. And we have people there that will reach out to you if needed. So, you are given a nice set of a chain shirt, and a ring emblazoned with the sunburst symbol of Anissa. That's the city. And we have completed this adventure. You will level up, of course. You get your 300 gold each. And I'll give you some treasure. If I can find them. Where are they? Sorry, can't find the handouts. Guess you don't get any treasure.
Aww.
Let's see, that was...
Yeah, lots of
What
loot.
was the rock?
rock. There's no rock.
Glowing rock.
No, there's no rock. So this is the chain. I'm assuming you get these identified. You guys never did identify which object you wanted, so I'm going to give you those goggles as the reward for hitting 25 followers.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The goggles that let us identify stuff.
Yep. So,
Sweet.
yeah, they let you use identify once per day. That's not the right channel. Where's the right channel? I prompted with a list of things, and nobody really had strong opinions, so I said goggles of object reading from will to mount. If you don't have that on D&D Beyond, you won't be able to read it. But basically, they're leather-framed goggles that feature purple crystal lenses. While wearing the goggles, you have advantage on Arcana checks, made to reveal information about a creature or object you can see. I'll wait till she gets back.
Cool.
In addition, you can cast the Identify spell using the goggles once per day. So those are handy. And I don't own that on Roll20, so I can't give you a link to it. And let's see, I gave you the link to the adamantine shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing is a ring.
you want the chain shirt?
Jade?
Yeah, I'm thinking that would come in handy.
And the ring is a ring of warmth.
Jeffrey's like, ooh, shiny.
Yeah, you can have it.
Can have it. Does Jeffrey take it?
Yeah, Jeffrey will take it. He puts it on one of his rings. Doesn't he? He's got a couple rings now.
Yeah.
Medium armor, a chain shirt. Because
Oh
I
yeah,
have chain.
he's got 13 rings worth 53 gold pieces. So now he's got 14 rings.
He has more than one per finger.
Yep.
And the last thing was this. A stone of controlling earth elementals.
Ooh.
I don't want to know why it would be handy for us to have that.
You can summon an earth elemental.
I mean, Jeffrey really likes that. He can't get into any trouble with that.
No, none at all.
Go for it.
If no one minds, I think he will hold on to that until someone else wants it.
If it was summoning fire elementals, I think Aaron might go after it.
Yeah.
I added
No,
those
if
to
you-
your Fat Loots page, by the way.
If you want it, go ahead.
All right.
Wow, that actually works
Hey, girl.
once a day. That's just evil.
Could cause us trouble in the
know.
long run, but
I thought it was a limited use item.
Yeah, you can only use it once a day.
No, but I meant like
Yeah,
one
so-
time.
I have to try to figure out how to put this chain shirt in my.
It's not attunement, and it doesn't have a requirement by class. That's pretty powerful.
Very nice.
Yeah, that chain shirt isn't going to give me very good. Is it going to do better than what I got?
I thought you already had chain.
I have chainmail. Yeah.
Which is better
Well-
than the chain shirt. The thing
Yeah.
about the chain shirt is it's adamantine
Yeah. So it changes a crit to a.
to a normal hit. I mean, how many times have you been crit? But would it lower your armor class?
Well, it's not going to make. Yeah. Well, it's going to make my armor class lower than what it is.
Buy a shield.
Yeah, you do have the longsword, so a shield would definitely help you. If you're
Yeah.
using that longsword, you can do it one-handed and have a shield, and that gives you what, +2 AC, so that's nice.
That would put me almost to the same. I'd be one lower than I am right now.
Shields +2.
You can't
Yeah,
buy
but
those.
Chainmail is 16 and the chain shirt is 13. So +2.
right
What's your
now,
dex?
Oh yeah, hold on. Oh, my dex +2.
Because the chain mail is heavy armor, right?
I thought it was medium. Oh, no, it is heavy. Yep. So it might make it probably would work out better, wouldn't it?
I'm pulling up the appropriate page in the PHP. So chain shirt, you said you have +2 from dex?
That's what my
Yeah.
So
'cause
chain shirt would give you a 15 AC. Chain mail would give you 16. Uh, the chain shirt would not give you a disadvantage on stealth.
Yeah.
And either of them, you could add 2 to your AC by using a shield. So you could go up by 2 with a shield and keep using your chainmail.
And use my longsword one-handed.
Well, actually, no. You would go up by 2 using a. So right now you're at 16.
Yes.
So you could be 18 with a shield and chainmail.
I don't think that there is a dex adjustment.
There is not for chainmail, but there is for the chain shirt, which makes it almost as good as the chainmail.
Okay.
So you would basically be either 17 with the chain shirt and immune to crits, or 18 and not immune to crits
Without
and
a shield.
disadvantage with a shield.
So it's one different.
Yeah, it's one lower for the chain shirt, but you can ignore criticals. This is weapon attack criticals. I don't think it prevents spell attacks and such from criticalling. I'd have to look. I mean, it's right here, right? I can just look at it. No, it says any critical hit against you, so I would read that as anything.
Yeah, it's pretty powerful.
So it might be worth losing 1 AC to have that basically ignore criticals. You'll take more damage overall, but you'll take less from criticals. I don't know how that averages out with math. I don't have that level of math.
If I wanted to purchase a +1 shield, can I do that? How much would that be?
You can't buy a +1 shield. You could buy a normal shield. I will have to look at magic items purchasing to see what the rules are for that.
Okay.
And then there's just the availability of finding them. That might take you some time.
All right. Okay, I have to figure out how to enter that into my character sheet. We can do that another time. I don't want to keep everybody on the line doing that.
Actually, we are done with the adventure for the night, so I'm going to stop the stream and thank everybody for watching that watches at a later date, because it was just us during the stream. those after stream watches views do help us though. And we'll see everybody next week for D&D and tomorrow for Shadowrun. And goodbye, stream people.